Hi, welcome back to my channel, Aisha Lachey Reads. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a 24-hour readathon. I'm going to do the timer method and just stop whenever I'm not reading, but I'm going to try and stay up for like the full 24 hours. I'm a little stressed, like my anxiety's been weird the last couple days, so I kind of just want to unwind and just enjoy some time reading, so I figured why not do a 24-hour readathon and just get back into like a good headspace and just bring my mood up. So that's what I'm going to do for this video. And just so everyone knows, if you hear craziness in the background, it's this little guy. His name is Blake Belladonna. He's a new addition to our family and he's crazy. He runs around and jumps on things all the time and meows when he's not being when he's not being paid any attention. So you'll be hearing a lot of him in these videos or seeing him because he's just all over the place right now. So I'm not 100% sure what all I want to read for this reading vlog. I think I'm going to start with Twisted by Emily McIntyre. I just read the book that comes before this and I really enjoyed it. This one is a fairy tale reimagining of Aladdin, and so in these stories it's the Never After novels. In these it's basically a fractured fairy tale where the heroine or male love interest gets with the villain of the original stories. So this is just a dark romance series, kind of twisted on all the different fairy tales. So I'm excited to read this one. I love Aladdin. It was one of my favorite movies when I was younger, so I'm excited to pick this one up. I've read one other kind of like fractured retelling of Jafar and Jasmine, and that was Desperate Measures, and I really love that. So I'm excited to pick this one up. So I think I'm going to start off with this one, and then we'll kind of see what I want to read after that. I've been mood reading, and I just want to have like a chill, relaxed time, so I'm just going to pick up whatever feels like a good choice. So that's all for now, and I will give you guys updates when I read a little bit more of this book. Okay, so I'm a couple hours into my readathon. I'm about 150 pages into Twisted. I'm really liking this. I'm liking the enemies aspect of this. The two main characters just don't like each other, and I think they both kind of have misconceptions of each other too. So I'm kind of excited to see how their relationship goes. There's one thing I've noticed in dark romances though, like for some reason, like one of the main characters' parents are just like really shitty, or like both, and that seems to be like a trend in a lot of dark romances that I've read. It's just like their like parents aren't the greatest. So that's just something weird that I noticed like in this. Like one part at the beginning, it was more of like, oh, she's just a woman, she basically just needs to be at home and stuff like that instead of like running the business. And so this just kind of has to go, this is kind of in that realm of like, oh, she has to be married, all that stuff, like setting her up with like suitors, kind of just like in Aladdin. So I don't really like that aspect of it, just being like, oh yeah, you need to marry, but like you have like no control over the business that's like your family's business kind of thing. So I'm excited to see where else this goes, and I'm hoping things get better for her towards the end and she becomes like a badass like woman, like company person. So we'll see, and I will give you guys some more updates later. Okay, so I'm like 60% through Twisted, and I'm really liking their chemistry together. They're still like standoffish towards each other, but you can see like little things like sparking and stuff. So it's been really fun reading this, and I'm definitely invested in like the story arc. So I'm probably not going to update again until I finish it, but I'm definitely enjoying this book. Okay, so I finally finished Twisted, and I really loved this. Like, I love the main characters together, like, and it didn't feel like their relationship progressed like too fast, and it wasn't just, it had like more of like a story and them like connecting without just like all of like the smut and stuff that are in most dark romances. So I felt more of a connection with like the characters, and just the way it ended was really good, and I just had such a fun time reading this, and I'm just enjoying like this series of standalones. They're just really fun and just entertaining. Like, I flew through this book, it was just fun, and it kept me like invested and entertained, so I definitely loved it. I'm giving this one a 4-star. I liked it better than the last one, so I'm really excited I picked this one up. And for the next book, I was actually going to put this one on my September TBR, but now I changed my mind because I want to read this right now. And it's Crossed by Emily McIntyre. So it is the next book in the Never After series, and I'm really excited for this one. So this is basically a reimagining of like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. And so our girl main character is basically like an Esmeralda reimagining. And so the main male character is like the priest, and he ends up meeting her, I guess, and then he thinks she's a witch because he can't stop like thinking about her. He can't like sleep or eat or whatever because he just thinks about her. And so he thinks she's a witch and like basically making him feel all of these things for her. So I'm really excited to read this. I was a little bit hesitant because I hate The Hunchback of Notre Dame, but seeing as how this is just like a fairy tale reimagining, I think I'm going to like this a lot more. And I've heard most people say that this is like one of their favorite books in the series, so I'm actually really excited to pick it up. And it just came out not too long ago. I think I picked this up like 2 weeks ago, and so I'm excited to get into this, and I will give you guys an update once I read some. Okay, so it's the next day. I ended up falling asleep, I think around like 4:30, so I didn't get much read in this. I still have about 14 hours left for the 24 hours, so I plan on just continuing this. But from like the 2 chapters I read, I'm liking it so far. So yeah, I'll give you guys another update once I've read a little bit more, but that's kind of where I'm at this morning. Okay, don't mind my face, it's a little red because I just got out of a bath because my body hurts. So I have read some more of Crossed, and I'm really liking this. And I got water on it while I was in the tub, so that's great. Luckily I caught it in time and it didn't get it too bad, but still I'm kind of upset that I got water on it. But so I was worried about going into this book just because I hate Hunchback of Notre Dame, but I'm really liking this. I was worried about more of like the priest aspects of this because he's such a horrible person in the Disney movie, and so I was really worried, but so far it hasn't been too crazy. And like, you kind of see his backstory and see like why he is the way he is, so that's pretty cool. Our main female character, basically she's just left to fend for her brother who's on like the autistic spectrum, so she has to dance and all this kind of stuff to get money for him, to take care of him, put him in counseling and get his medicine and all that kind of stuff. So I'm excited to see that relationship, her like family bond and stuff, and then her relationship with Cade. So I'm really excited to continue reading this. Yeah, it's been pretty good, and I will give you guys another update once I've read a little bit more of this. Okay, so it's the next day. I ended up getting a migraine, which I still have, but it's not as bad. But I still have 8 hours left in my readathon. I'm probably about 60% through. I'm a little bit over half. I'm definitely enjoying this one so far. It's pretty good. I like the hatred the characters have towards each other, and like also like the lust that they have for each other. So it's fun to see like that dynamic in this. I don't know if I'm loving it as much as the last one though. So I guess we'll see when it gets more towards the end too how I'm feeling about it. But I've been enjoying my time reading it. It's definitely fun. I like myself like a dark, like enemies to lovers kind of like romance. So this has kind of hit the spot. So I'm going to read a little bit more today. I'm hoping I can get through the last 8 hours, but my head just hurts so bad. So I'm just going to lay around and read. It is Saturday, so I'm just going to lay here and chill all day until I have to pick my parents up from the airport. But those are my plans, and we'll see how far I get. And then once I finish this, we'll see what book I decide to pick up next. Alright, so I finished my 24-hour readathon last night. I finished it off with Crossed. I gave this one a 4-star. I really liked it. I liked the ending and like what happened with the characters and stuff like that. I definitely loved the family aspect in this because the sister takes care of her brother. So I love that part of this, and I love the characters' relationship with each other, and it was just really fun, like fast romance. So I'm happy I ended this 24-hour readathon off with this. So in this video, I only finished Twisted and Crossed by Emily McIntyre, but I really enjoyed both of them. I had a migraine, so I didn't read as fast, but I just had a fun time just like reading these slower and enjoying all of the fun aspects of these. So I had a really fun time doing this readathon. I will definitely be doing like another one here soon. But that's everything for this video. I will see you guys in my next one. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Happy reading.